So, I have been spending quite a lot of time in this space and it's beyond just a desk setup at this point. I literally do everything here, from work to eating and even chilling during my downtime. It's been close to 6 months since the initial build. I have changed a few things and left others as they are, and I think I'm finally at the point where I'm satisfied with the overall functionality. Now, one of the most recent changes I made is of course the stacked monitors. I initially thought the ultra-wide monitor would be enough for my work, but I just find myself constantly switching between windows for research or to view the file finder. I added an extra monitor with the hope that it will make things easier, and it sure did. It's the Dell S2421H monitor, which basically just served the purpose of quickly looking things up, organizing my folders when I'm ready to edit, playing YouTube videos or anime on the background, and I am currently working on a Notion template for my weekly video schedule, so I think this monitor will be great for that. It doesn't have the craziest specs, which I'm totally fine with because it perfectly serves its purpose. And I know you guys might be thinking I go through lots of neck pain, but I actually don't spend too much time on this, so I'm fine. It stays right above the main monitor, which is the Dell S3422DW ultra-wide monitor. Now, this display has been a game changer for me because of how much it has improved my workflow. It's wide enough for multitasking at 34 inches, has good color accuracy for photo and video editing, and the texts are sharp whenever I find myself coding. It's the primary monitor for this setup and I'm happy with my purchase. It comes with adaptive FreeSync for gamers and has a 3440 by 1440 WQHD resolution at 100Hz. Honestly, just an overall great monitor for productivity, which I cannot recommend enough. And if you can get this used like new on Amazon, that would be great because that's exactly what I did. Both monitors are stacked with the Vivo monitor arm from Amazon, which is surprisingly very firm and sturdy, and I haven't noticed any wobble so far. I attached the light bar from Quentis in between both monitors, which does a good job in brightening up the desk, and it connects via USB-A to USB-C directly to the monitor, so as long as it's on, the light is ready for use. The light bar comes with a control panel that allows me to adjust the brightness and tone of the light to my preference, and I just love how clean it looks with the ease of control by just tapping the surface. Now, the reason why the monitor setup is able to stand firm is of course the desk itself. It's a 60 by 27 inch desk from Verna, which has been holding up really good. It's made of recycled wood and comes in this walnut finish paired with black legs. You guys have no idea how excited I was to receive this desk from Verna about 6 months ago. Fast forward to now, I can confidently say it's an amazing desk made with quality material. It has a lifting capacity of 350 pounds, which is more than enough to add more items to the setup, and its height adjustment is very quiet and smooth, which keeps my mind at ease, especially since my monitor is floating from one side. It comes with a control panel that can be used to set up to 4 preset heights to my preference, and I have been utilizing it a lot to switch my posture during my long working hours and to also film product review conveniently because the walnut finish just looks good on camera. One of my favorite part about this desk is that it comes with a cable management rack to keep my workspace clutter free. You could also separately order a PC holder to attach on the side, and I just can't wait to add my own custom built PC to the setup. Now, there are desk accessories that have changed over the time to suit my needs, starting with the removal of the desk mat. I personally think the desk looks cleaner without one, and because I also eat on the desk, it's very easy to just wipe off any dirt from the desk surface than having to wash off stains from a desk mat. I don't know, that's just my personal opinion and how I like it. I am not bothered by the absence of desk mat because the mouse I use pretty much works on any surface. The Logitech MX Master 3S is my go-to mouse, and it will be hard for me to replace this with any other mouse out there. These are very comfortable to use, especially with the programmable buttons for shortcuts. Makes my workflow very seamless with its ergonomic design, and I have had this exact one for about 2 years now, and I probably charged it like 6 times since then. The battery is very reliable, still looks as good as new, and I would define this mouse as getting the value for what you paid for because it's worth the investment. Next to the mouse is my new KeyMove K87 mechanical keyboard. I call it new because it's a replacement for the KeyMove K98, which is a full layout mechanical keyboard. I switched to this mainly because the size is way better to use and it adds a pop of color to the entire setup. It's very tactile to type on and the key sounds just like music to my ears. It's also customizable to one's preference, but I actually like the look of how it comes in the box. Supports both Windows and Mac, so I have the freedom to test different computers on the setup, and it also works with Bluetooth and wired connection. I prefer a wired connection, so I'm using this custom coil cable from Amazon for a faster click response and a better aesthetics for the setup. It's connected to this docking station that channels most of the desk accessories to the machine. It's what I use for both displays and it outputs up to 4K at 60Hz. I got it from this company called Minisopro, and it has helped keep my desk clean by utilizing its port for accessories that comes in and out of my setup. It's neatly placed under the desk shelf, which is also from Verna. Vernal, and I'm able to hide accessories that I'm not using at the moment in between its trays. It is another furniture that contributes to how clean the space looks, comes in the same walnut finish as the desk, and matches the entire desk aesthetics. I also have an audio interface under the shelf which I actually do not use at the moment, and that's because the Fine Tank 3 microphone that I use supports both XLR and USB-C ports. I prefer the USB-C connection because it's easier to manage the cable and the audio quality sounds good enough. It's another new addition to the setup that has taken my audio quality to another level, and I say that because it's very easy to use and the audio quality is always clear. What I like the most is the noise cancellation when I have my air condition and fan on. I don't have to sacrifice being uncomfortable in the summer heat to push out good content, which is a plus for me. Alright, so as you guys could probably hear right now, the AC is currently going on. There's going to be like some sort of white noise in the background because I have my AC on and I also have a fan on because it's kind of hot outside. So I'm going to be recording with this microphone, and just to show you guys how clear it's gonna sound, you know what I'm saying? So right now I'm currently recording with the Fine Tank 3 microphone, and this is how it sounds. The white noise in the background is gone and I don't have to worry about processing my audio, so this is actually a good bang for your buck. No glaze. It's hooked up to the Blue mic arm, which is the best you can actually get. Makes it easy to access when I'm ready to record and put it away as soon as I'm done. Now I wish I have a dedicated headphone for this setup, but the Beats Studio Pro has been my go-to for monitoring audio. I use these for literally everything and it's been hard to pick up other headphones. They have clear and balanced sound with good bass, and I use it with wired connection to perfectly sync audio with my video when editing. Now there are two machines that currently power this setup, which are the M3 Pro MacBook and this mini Windows PC. I mostly use the MacBook for work and most of my tasks because of its amazing performance. It's very fast and handles all my demanding tasks with absolute ease. I have made a dedicated video about it, so feel free to check it out if you want to learn more. Now because I also carry the MacBook around and use it when I don't want to sit on my desk, I leave it to the mini PC to power the setup. It's a Windows computer from Paladin that's equipped with 16GB of RAM and 512GB of SSD. It serves the purpose of handling my admin work like checking emails, browsing the internet and more, because I sometimes leave the MacBook in my bag from previous day and just want to jump on the computer in the morning, so this comes in clutch. Not necessarily an item that I need, but I like to put my tech to use, so yeah. This wireless charger from Casetify is another item that I recently added to the setup and it looks really clean. It charges my phone and AirPods efficiently and makes it easy to access my phone when I need to respond to notifications or post on social media after editing. I do wish it has a spot to charge my Apple Watch though, but honestly I'm fine with its minimal look. I also have a fake plant on the desk to contribute to the overall look, and an extra lamp for more light when I'm filming on the desk. To the right side of the desk is a drawer, which is another furniture from Vernal, and I just throw all my random tech and filming gears in here. For example, I have two gimbals that I use to film my stable shots, but the one I pick up the most is the OHM MT2 stabilizer. It works as good as the DJI Mini, if not better, and it's very easy to set up. If you are new to filming with a gimbal, then you know how hard it is to balance your camera on them, but with this I'm able to set it up within seconds and be ready to shoot. It has all the features that you can find on high-end gimbals and even more, taking the quality of my videos to another level by creating the most high-catching cinematic shots in a stable format. Now what makes this gimbal stand out is its AI tracking feature. It has a tracking piece that's attached to the edge of the gimbal and just lets you track your face wherever you move. I can see these being used in different scenarios, but I mostly use it when I'm filming my day in the life videos. So for example, in the morning when I'm acting a scene like opening up the windows or moving from one place to another, it feels like I have a cameraman on me, but I actually don't. If you guys have watched my videos, I've actually used this in so many of my videos, but no one notices. It basically works with hand gestures. You can basically put yourself in frame by putting your two hands together, start the AI tracking like this, and you can also stop the AI tracking by just having a stop hand gesture. It also works with Bluetooth control, and I think it's an overall useful tool for solo creators just like me. The chair that I use is also from Vernal and it's their Y series chair. I wouldn't say it's the best chair I've sat on, but it's definitely the best chair I've ever owned. Its ergonomic design fits well with my body and I utilize its neck rest whenever I'm using my secondary monitor monitor. The adjustment height and tilt settings allows me to find the perfect position for optimal comfort. And I really can't point out what I don't like about it. I still recommend standing up from time to time regardless of how good your chair is, because I guess it's just the right thing to do. To the left corner of the desk is another fake tree to maintain the overall vibe of the setup, and these are just words to keep me motivated. So yeah, this is what my current setup is looking like, and I don't see it changing anytime soon, except if I'm able to move to a new apartment, hopefully. But for now, this is as perfect as it could get, and I hope you guys are inspired by it.